Hello, hello, viewers. It's the me and team, and today we're going to be doing another Let's Play of Civilization 4, but we're actually going to do something a little bit different here. Yeah, our leader today is going to be Julian Assange, and I looked it up. In the thing did pronounce it Assange, I guess, but we're not going to go with that. We're actually going to switch the name to Poodlehair. And the reason I'm going to switch his name to Poodlehair is quite simple. I knew a guy in college named Julian, and he had poodle hair, as in just like a friggin' mop on top of his head. And in my opinion, no person, man, woman, or otherwise, should wear that hairstyle that guy had. Yeah, no joke. Anyway, this is a roleplay challenge by Mad Scientist. You can see the URL right here. And this is something, I used to shadow his games a lot, and when I stopped with Civ 4 for a while, I kind of tapered off on that, obviously, but now that I am back, he is running a standard-sized map again, I believe. I'll check. But even if he isn't, I'll play it. And he likes to pick these fun, standard. He likes to pick these fun roleplay challenges. And basically the way they work is he picks a leader and then sets some rules based on the roleplay. And our one rule for this one is right here. The science slider has to be turned off at alphabet. Culture slider can only be used when happiness is an issue. That seems to be the only actual rule in the game. He said he will get some worker text and structure text before alphabet, but otherwise will prioritize it, for example, not going for aesthetics first. I will follow his lead on that. This is Epic Speed Emperor, so a little bit easier than what you're used to seeing out of me. Although I would say that the Elizabeth game is probably easier than this one's going to be because of the RPC rules. Anyway, looking at our start, we have once again a Plains Hill capital, and I don't really see any benefit to moving off of this. The instant benefit of settling on this is superior. And oh yeah, our effectual leader is Frederick, by the way. So I'm just going to settle in place. Starting techs are agriculture and the wheel. So we're going to need to pick up a couple worker techs right away. First one being hunting. This is actually a 6-yield tile once improved. Just as strong as a grassland cow. So actually, plains deer, much better than one might expect. We'll pick up fishing later. A very, very high priority wonder in this game is going to be the Great Wall for the spy points. It is the only wonder I'm aware of that you get spy points this early in the game. And it is going to be important. Oh my, and we have stone right there. And I'm pretty sure he didn't cook the map. No, there's no way he cooked the map. He might have had someone else do it for him. I didn't read. If you want to, you can read, but I don't really care. So yes. And wow, a little bit of a decision here. I could choose to settle right on the stone, giving me access to it immediately, or I could settle one east of the stone, in which case I'll need a quarry and one extra road. Yeah, I'll need a road either way. I will not be able to get a trade network using just coast. At least not in a realistic time frame. A little bit unlucky on the hut there, but I didn't get a bunch of barbs, so can probably survive. Oh geez. Montezuma's happy to meet Poodlehair, probably because he is Featherhair. Let's take a look at our settings. Make sure we got unrestricted leaders, but this is the same Montezuma we all abhor. So, gotta be careful with him. I'm not protective. Probably going to want to settle defensively against this douche. And in fact, I am going to probably drop a city right here. Hold Alt S and click to do that, by the way. I get some questions on that all the time. Also get some questions on what mod I'm running. I'm running the bug mod, also known as Beyond the Sword Unaltered Gameplay. And basically it just improves the user interface for you. It does not do anything else. I have the wheel already. So probably want to go mining here or fishing. I think mining. Because I'm going to start cranking I don't know. I do not know. It was slightly more conservative, no, slightly more risky build, and go for fishing first. Now I need to think about this carefully. How many turns it's going to take? Got some there and there. Yeah. Yeah, I could probably get away. And the other thing that I really want to consider is actually cottaging my capital, because I can put Scotland Yard there, and with bureaucracy bonus, get a pretty respectable amount of commerce right away. Unfortunately, Montezuma is not a good person to steal from. So, Mad Scientist did say that if we wind up in isolation or something, he's going to re-roll. And I don't know what I'll do in that situation. So, let's just hope, huh? No, fishing opening should be fine. Don't want to put off masonry too long. Oh, nope, we got another dude here. De Gaulle of the Ottomans. This is going to throw me off for some time, viewers. Having to deal with these strange leaders of their civs. And I met Montezuma pretty quickly from the east, so I'm assuming, although we know what that does. No, I'm assuming he's from the east and pretty close, so this is going to be a very good defensive site against him. A couple archers will completely wall him. Jaguars are a good unit, but the AI is not so good with them. So I can get away with that. Light a fish on fire and it'll be warm for the rest of its life. What, that doesn't work? I'd imagine not. Let's get a couple more warriors here. A little bit of early barb defense and spawn bust. Actually, let's go with a workboat. Workboat will help the production of my settler, which I'm going to try to get out soon. And we have Hattie of the Dutch, who has a high peace weight apparently, and is already hated by De Gaulle and Montezuma. So that'll make life a little bit easier on me, possibly. And yeah, I just got bear cavalried, so we're gonna make another warrior now. And I hate that, especially if I lose Great Wall by a couple turns. It will be a direct result of that random loss to a barbarian bear cavalry. Bear cavalry. What? It would own you too. So now I just gotta make sure I can get another warrior out in place to spawn bust and try to secure my sites here. Oh, I'm gonna have to gas pedal the expansion very hardcore. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to settle on that stone after all. And I'm going to build the Great Wall there while I crank settlers. As I'm seeing some amazing terrain, some very good stuff. Extra ivory and gold for happiness, and I don't want to lose it. I also still want to get my site up to wall Montezuma, so that's going to be a priority. Alright, well, I completed mining, so I'm going to go make a mine. Run this warrior over here. Yeah. And I'm just going to leave these warriors to limit the amount of barbarians I have to deal with right now. Especially when human barbs start spawning. I can maybe not get bear cavalried, maybe. Hopefully. Anyway, we got the beaver and crab jokes here. That's a pretty good start to the game by itself, I think. Definitely. So just fortify there. Get there. Do I want to go to 3 first? Or do I want to build a settler right now? I think building a settler right now is my best course. Yeah, I'm not going to get a lot of great yields, and I'll start a road, but it's really, the road's not what's important, so I might quit on it. But, you know, I'll start one. Nothing better to do. Still getting used to Epic. It feels like I'm going awfully slow on a number turns basis, but actually not doing too badly there. Have agriculture, have fishing. You know what I probably need is mysticism, and then I'll go for animal husbandry. Mysticism to try to pick up the fish sometime this year, or maybe grow tiles in future cities. Or would animal husbandry be better first? No, because if I settle a city there, city 3, I'm really going to need mysticism. There you go, that settles that. Hooked up the fur via the river, so that's good. And I am going to want to grow to 4 there after I place the stone. And then probably another settler right away after growing to 4. Desperately trying to get cities out to deal with the Aztecs, who are strangely underpowered. I don't understand why that is. They are just being weird, I suppose. Alright, well, you get over there. And nope, trade routes are not what's important right now. I need to get that mine started next turn, so I will do so. And we meet Solomon, who I've gone over in other Let's Plays, likes Hereditary Rule, 30 unit prob, won't declare it pleased on his own, but can be bribed. That jazz. Start on not pyramids, but the Great Wall right away. Notice that by settling on it, you get plus 100 for pyramids with access to stone. Very nice. Picked up animal husbandry. I'm going to put out a couple more warriors here. Put out. No, but to spawn bust. And this is a big and small map script, by the way, so a lot of land, more land than you would normally see. And I did click on the pyramids. No, what are you doing? Fortunately, it's epic, and that hurts a little bit less, but it still sucks. You really shouldn't be doing that. Maybe I want to research bronze working in the near future. And I will start on one more warrior and allow a little bit more growth. There we go. And then probably a settler. Yeah, and then a settler. More gold around here, so really looking good on the gold. Yeah, okay. I'll open borders with you, Montezuma, despite the fact that you are a douche. Douche McDoucher. Super douche. Alright, got another warrior out, and there are archers walking around now. That is never fun. And I dislucked out and settled away from the horse, but I'm still pretty much taking care of what I need to here. I think bronze working next, or should I go for pottery? No, I'm going to need bronze working. I really can't do a lot with just pottery, so there's the answer to that question. Hopefully this archer does not crowd me while I'm trying to... Oh my god, he already settled there. Oy. Always frustrating, never pleasant. Montezuma. What is it, a haiku or something? Probably not. But, yeah, I'm going to actually consider settling here then instead, because I can't really do anything with this. Apparently he was closer than I thought. Should be okay here, but if I get unlucky, the archer will beat me. And I got unlucky. And yes, viewers, it was unlucky. 34% odds for the archer to win, and he wins, because if I can lose in this game, it will do it to me. That's the rule, and the game has once again proven that even attacking across a river onto a hill, the archery unit can win. So yeah, definitely going to settle there when I've used the hill bonus. Then I'm going to probably back settle off of him a little. I'm not sure about that. Something along those lines. Anyway, Great Wall. Hopefully I get it before 2000 BC on Emperor is pretty safe. No guarantees though, but it's pretty safe. Definitely don't want to be running any scientists in this game. We're going to go all commerce, baby. And, well, what am I doing? And using the commerce to go for spies, or maybe running some spy specialists even. So yeah, get over here, that'll work. And maybe another worker, just, you know, because I really need one since I'm settling another city already. And yeah, it looks like I'll be just fine in terms of barbs. I was not beaten to the Great Wall, so that is very nice. Got it pretty early considering I'm building it in a second city. I also have the border pop I need in this city now, so I'll just start on a workboat right away. And you get expelled, son! Ha 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 ha! We'll see if the barbs screw me now. It won't. They cannot. Unless I'll encounter them outside of my borders. But for the most part, I should be okay. Get a monument a little bit faster that way, and I'm going to do that. I really want to get onto the corn as fast as possible. Now also have horse available to me. So, and wow, the Great Wall actually gives me some power apparently. Not a whole lot, but enough. And I'm going to quit on the farm and actually start chopping. I want to chop onto as much of this land as I can get. It is very powerful. Yeah, especially, well, I want to come down here first, even though I like this site better, just to ensure that I pick it up, and maybe even explore a little bit more on top of that. In fact, I'm going to do that with this warrior here, since I don't need defenses right now, thanks to the Great Wall. And the fact that nobody's plotting war. We'll probably want to pick up archery for Montezuma eventually, or just take advantage of the copper, sure. I mean, vultures are a little bit weak to axes, but... Oh hey, a pasture. Yeah, vultures might be a little bit weak to axes, but when they're on a hill like that and with the defensive bonuses, they're not going to do anything to you. You're fine. Chop this, and let's keep looking down. Let's see if we can get anything else. Wonders are tempting, but I don't want priests. They're not going to do a lot for me. I mean, I guess they can help me run the slider higher. But more cities is definitely the draw right now, especially with some chops, some fortification, stupid barb archer. Attack the scout. Attack the scout. You know what? I'm doing pretty well here in tech. I just want to play it safe. I'm actually going to get a border pop from the Great Wall, which is pretty funny. And yep, game found yet another way to screw me. A damaged archer. And so yeah, it was consecutive, around 70% odds battles that I lost. And now I'm going to need to come up with yet another warrior. Oh, not in this city though. I will do it in this one. And yeah, just keep working this for now. I'll get that warrior at the same time as the settler, so that won't be too horrible. And yeah, just keep improving tiles, I guess. Did get pottery, so I'm going to make some cottages. I don't have any extra happiness, or no, I do. I have some fur right now. And maybe go down here, chop out the monument, and start up there. But yeah, if I can grab these two, I'll be at like +3, and then maybe even +4 from the wine, since I have this city secure, some wine already. Very nice. Yeah, just chop a granary. And we get our warrior, so go back down there. And again, I really don't need that warrior except for scouting to make sure I don't just walk into death. Maybe even another worker and settler? Yeah, I think so. And I should be chopping still. So after this cottage finishes, since I'm close to finishing it, I will do so. Okay, now I have archery for a little bit of extra defense. Just what I need. In case, Montezuma gets any ideas, I can now make a bunch of archers and stick them in Kish, and that will probably be good enough. Especially if I kind of rode him down here, so he's tempted to attack Kish instead of Eridu. Do the do. And yeah, I'm going to lead warrior and follow settler, and as long as I don't get out of position, I won't die, so that's good. Avoiding death, viewers. Pro tip, avoiding death is a good thing. Just FYI. Ottomans are kind of building up in power, and they are building up in power more rapidly than Montezuma, who I'm pretty on par with. A little surprised this early in the game. So yeah, I am 21 turns from a Great Spy. I want to start working my cottages soonish. In fact, what are you doing? Work that. Granary. Yeah, I'm going to put another chop into the granary. Absolutely. And if I can get a border pop here, I will wall Montezuma off from settling west. Then I need to wall people there from settling north, and I will have a decent number of cities guaranteed. And that is always a nice thing to have. Cities are probably the #1 priority in this game. So don't give them up easily is what I guess I'm saying. Worker for another chop right away. More and more cities for the win, especially since still nobody's planning war. And avoiding the people plotting war is just good. Lots of jungle down there. I'll need ironworking to do anything with the jungle. And I probably want to hook this warrior around and check out the west so I can block more. Although apparently there's more land available than I thought, and investing in the Great Wall was enormous. Let's get an archer in here, and yeah, really not a lot else to do. I guess I'll just drop a road here, waiting for the border expansion for the corn. Chopping another settler. So I've claimed the cow and enough food to work the gold. Probably want to settle on the elephant. Nah, that'll give me a block. So we'll do that maybe. Damaged barb units are going to, yeah, look at that, lots of damaged barb units. So the AI has been having a little bit of fun of its own against the barbarians, which always makes me smile. I love when the AI struggles against the barbs, especially when I get Great Wall, just immune to barbs. Alright, so 2 turns and I can improve this corn. I'll get over there now. No, I lost my warrior. Okay, well, I'll just have to scout with my settler? No, I'll scout with the other warrior. How about that? Ooh. Can I whip this? I cannot because I am not in slavery. Slavery is awesome. Yay! Yay, slavery! Yep, definitely lost my word to the barb there. Really not an unexpected outcome, and I am just not having good luck with the location of these barb archers. And I can't get a lucky outcome either. I can't even get a positive odds outcome. Do you think I'm going to win this battle? No. Of course I'm not going to win that battle. The odds do not favor a good outcome for me, apparently. Yeah, just chop another worker out. We're going to chop more and more. What else can I build here that would be a decent return on investment? Or else can I research? Maybe sailing, maybe for monarchy. Actually, no, for priesthood. Priesthood very strong with the Sumerians because you can build your unique building with it. Or actually, actually sailing might be good. Sailing will give me trade routes, and trade routes right now are not a bad thing. I guess I could just use roads though, so I'll just use roads. Montezuma already on my borders as such. Stupid psycho AI. Yeah, a little bit of risk there, but that's part of the game. You know, I'm gambling because the game screwed me earlier, so and I'm gonna get away with it. Start on a monument here right away, and I'm actually going to I'll cottage this. Nothing like here running the espionage slider. The only question is where should I be running it? Maybe it's even time to grow after the settler? Maybe. I think that wouldn't be a bad move. And sure, I'm actually going to open borders with everybody. Maybe not you. Maybe not you, since you are so universally hated. Alright, finish that. Still don't want to run scientists. Or even the pyramids. Like, I really want to get spies and spies alone. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make this into a military production city. Like so. But I think the horses are more important to improve for the moment. And I really need workers down here, like, badly. In fact, I'm going to start building workers in secondary cities to try to do what I can. Barb archer there. Still don't need a lot of defenses. I'm actually going to use this archer to explore more lands to try and get an advantage in that regard. Slavery. It's one of those rare times where I'm actually pretty good on happiness because of having the what have you. Because of having the multiple resources like this. And if I get monarchy, I got +1, +1, +1, +1, 4 happiness right away. That's stronger than the pyramids and just sheer resources in terms of the happiness boost. Very nice. It's really hard to go wrong with that. And yeah, I'm going to put a road here since Montezuma will road to his pasture resource, and that will work for me. And maybe this production city can just crank settlers while I buff up Uruk. Can try to settle down here. I'm a little bit nervous. Settling another hill city in Montezuma's direction. I have multiple hill cities in his direction right now. Okay, where's my best commerce site? It's going to be my capital, and it's going to be for a while. And this is probably going to be a multiple Scotland Yard game, but I'll just get started now. And who's doing the best tech-wise? I actually don't know yet. I could infiltrate, but nah. We're going to make this like a strict commerce is espionage game. Plus 100% for that. Beautiful. Let's hook up the horses, sure. And yeah, now we have a visible trade network with Montezuma, so I should be getting trade routes. And I'm going to go down here and start on that next. Probably want pottery soon. Not pottery. Monarchy. And to improve this ivory, although I already have ivory in this city at least. Because I settled on top of it. Nope, not opening borders with the hated heathen super not cool AI. And another settler. I'm just going to bring it down here and look for blocks. I already have a monument coming up in here, so I'm going to have a complete block very soon of my land to the west. Not that it's that good, but you know, I'm closing in on 6 cities already with this upcoming settler, so it's really not bad either. Yeah, now I'm going to start cottaging. Cottaging very important if I'm going to be running this strategy. Got a barracks, maybe another worker. Yeah, then I can start working the mines there and actually have a decent second city rather than all these filler cities that I'm just spamming onto the tiles. I'm actually surprised that I'm doing this well in terms of commerce. It's probably from having access to the furs right away. That's probably what's keeping my slider decent in this game. So okay, got that there. Let's build another archer. Still no one plotting war. Very nice. Although Montezuma can dagger you, which is like declaring without showing we have enough on our hands. So I shouldn't take it as absolute security. But, you know, a couple archers, like 3 archers, should be okay just to stay alive. I mean, it's Emperor, so I should be alright. Let's keep looking for somewhere to settle. Kind of hard time finding anywhere, frankly. And I could settle on the sugar or like maybe on this hill here to pick up all these resources. It's going to be completely terrible until ironworking. But, yeah, you know what? That's still a very good city. Or maybe I should check out over here first. No, I don't think so. I think I should be heading towards there. Just because it's such a good long-term site. And if nothing else, you know what? I'm going to go alphabet next. No one has it yet. Wow, that city is going to be amazing. And looks like calendar is starting to look pretty godly for me as well. Another worker here, definitely. It's really hurting for worker turns. Should probably be working commerce. Yeah, we're commerce. And ziggurats are delicious, but not yet, not yet. Yeah, ziggurats are fixed espionage, so that's strong. And they're cheaper, and they're available at priesthood. Very good building for an espionage game, which without a doubt, that is what we are playing. There's just, you know, when you have those kind of roleplay challenge rules, you are running an espionage game. And this city is going to blow chunks until I can get calendar and ironworking. But I want it. It is that good. That city is going to be just unstoppably good. And I'm actually going to keep growing here, working more and more cottage tiles. That way when I get alphabet and I cut the slider, I'll be able to do something with it. Yeah, and we're just going to build a monument here. And without a road, it's even going to be unhealthy right away. It won't grow. Pretty rough, but it's on a hill, and it's well situated to be a good long-term city. And I don't know where the other AIs are. My scouting's a little bit inferior, so I'm just going to have to take my lumps. Now that I've settled this, though, no one's plotting war, I can move out. How am I doing on time? Let's have a look. I can go a little bit longer, maybe. Yeah, sure, why not? You guys like the long videos, or some of you do. Some of you say they're kind of long. I don't know, let me know. I keep hearing different things, and I'm not quite sure which direction to go yet when it comes to video length. So your opinions will matter. I'm going to base some of my decisions in terms of what I do on them. Let's get some more defensive units out. Now I have another worker. I have a worker, ho ho ho. Not quite the same as I have a tank, is it? No. Wow, that Elizabeth LP was fun. Just crush everybody with tanks. Let's prevent the jungle from going onto my mine. Okay, thanks. Hook that up. And okay, we got another nice city site over here. Hopefully I do not lose my archer to a barb archer while in a forest. Knowing my luck, that could certainly happen. But let's hope it does not. No, for a change I actually won a battle. Brilliant. Much like drinking beer at a picnic is brilliant. Should probably hook up the gold soon, although I don't have the food to supply it just yet. And I will not win this fight if I fight this, so I'm going to back away. And if it chases me, well, I'm just going to keep running, because I don't want to die. Okay, 2 more archers, and then I'll feel okay against Montezuma, and ready to move out. Plus, that'll give Eridu a chance to grow on its granary. And I think, did I get a monument in here? I did. It's just epic, so it's taking its time. Alright, I'm going to heal up right there. I see... What do I see? I see marble. I could drop a city there. I could work the marble right away if I do so. And, well, marble's not as valuable to me since I'm kind of limited to espionage. So maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe another archer? No. No, we won't. I mean, I could build Oracle, but it just feels wrong for the spirit of the LP, you know? I'm not feeling the Oracle. Alright, let's get the gold hooked up, speed up the research rate a little bit. I have healed up this archer enough where I could probably take a barb archer on a hill forest, considering the defensive bonuses are enormous in that case. And yeah, I'm going to hook this up now. Oh, never mind. The Oracle has been completed in a faraway land. Well, there you go. And let's see here. Yeah, just improving some of the other cities, or maybe no, I'll chop this. We're just gonna cottage and cottage and cottage because that is how I run espionage. I do not rely on the one spy. Actually, the spy is not too bad. Maybe I could. You just don't get very many though, so you're still gonna need cottages. But the spy is pretty good value actually. Anyway, I already have a settler coming. I'll build a couple more workers. I desperately need them. Really should explore more, but I just don't. I don't have the hammers. I'm trying to get some stuff out constantly. No, Hattie, you are everybody's scapegoat, and I like that. You stay everybody's scapegoat. Alright, got enough dudes building cottages there. I'm actually going to chop another worker out. Keep chopping. Yeah, now I have 4 archers defending that flank. That'll probably keep me safe. Probably is the key word there. Build a camp. Are we almost to a border pop? Next turn. Alright. Oh, and there is a source of pig there. Very interesting. I'm actually going to move this archer over. And just keep going. Keep going. Roads. This doesn't really look like a good commerce city to me. I'm going to farm it and get it down there. I'm not quite sure now. The pig complicates things. I guess I could put a filler city down later. But alright, we've played out through most of the BCs. We'll finish the BCs up in the next part. Thumbs up if you like this video, thumbs down if you don't. Me and team, signing off.